It's a great space. It's probably one of the better spaces, in the area. It's as large as a lot of the museums, and bigger than most of the galleries. And work is tremendous, and it really sounds good. It's like jazz, but it's sort of another step further.
Do you practice together before this tonight?
Never. We never practice.
The things that I make, I practice by myself. I play with myself a lot. And I know
That's
what
the
my...
way you want to say that.
And I know what the things I make sound like. And when I'm listening to them, I'm intensely listening to their voices, what they're saying, and it's often emotional. Sometimes things are sad that I hear, happy. Sometimes things are rough.
Well, I think that all three of us are very collaborative in our music, and I know in visual arts too, but we really aren't, it's not a competition or let me shine more than this one. We're all just trying to create this one sound together that's sometimes cohesive, sometimes intense.
If you don't know where you're going, you won't get lost.
Right. That's basically it.
I wanted a very personal, intimate, small-scale experience to see something that's so important in history and so cool and out there, but being really comfortable, and you're not in the grand stadium. And then to be here surrounded by contemporary artwork, this is a new, very real movement happening right now. Marcus's with urban expressionism, then with this, this music coming from the background with Rauchenberg and Cage and Cunningham, surrounded by that artwork. It's like this overlap that's existing now, and it's very special because we're just lucky to all be in the same place at the right time.
Well, I met Marcus many years ago, and I've been a big admirer of his artwork. Just beautiful art. And when I came to his art, the gallery opening, I thought, ooh, this is a perfect space for a performance. And I mentioned it to Marcus, and he said, great idea. He'd love to have artists perform here. So he was very generous with this space.
It's not a concert, it's not just a show. It's this entire thing that just surrounds you. It's the sound, it's what you're watching.
One of the cool things I read in Indian music, often they had famous listeners, and certain musicians would play better because the famous listener was at their concert.
We'll be back in a few moments. We need to hear it.
Yeah, these happenings were this culmination of art. You know, you had the visual arts from Bob, and you had music from Cage, and you had Dance from Cunningham.
I'd say that's probably the kind of spirit we'd like to evoke. You know,
it's an homage to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And we knew John Cage, Merce, and Bob, and they would have this loving, caring, happy experience, and they would want to do things together.
Would they be happy about what happened? Are they smiling about tonight?
Yeah.
I think so.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
They're just sorry they missed it, or maybe they didn't.
Yeah.